Hello, everyone. Hello, Bill Molyneux here for Bill's Wargame World. Appreciate all you that watch the channel. We're using bolt action. We're just going to get right into playing of the Battle of Fort Eben-Emael. We're using bolt action modified by none other than Ron Perelman. And we're using his rules that have been modified to 54 millimeter. I might type them up in a different format because I got Ron did these in 18 font. So I'll be able to see them even with my eye issues. If you remember where we left off, we dropped our troops. Frank Prez is getting me some gliders. I don't know how much they'll cost me yet. Um, we have our forts, are going to gather up the dice, put them in the bag. We're only using half of the Belgium dice. And then we're going to do a morale check if they wake up until something explodes. All right. And I'll chit chat as we play. I have some background war music going on or war sounds. So I hope you'll enjoy this video. The Chuckleheads made a video last week without me, and it was very, very good. And what was funny is it's got almost 1,000 views now, and I'm not in it, and neither is Goober the Traveling Bear. So I don't know. Maybe the videos will do better without me in them. Let me know what everyone thinks. I've picked up our dice, our activation dice, and you know, by the way, the 3D printed figures. I'm going to have Josh send me some information. I'll make a special video on the person there on who does the files that Josh used. Try to give everyone credit here on Bill's Wargame World. Most of these figures are 3D printed. So we're just going to get right into the game. Shaking up the bag. And again, these are modified bolt action. And our first die is green. Well, I'm going to go ahead and try to activate the fort itself. So let's see what happens. We're going to put it on fire, I guess. And we're going to see if they wake up. And they do not. So I have it on fire, but now I guess it would be on down. So they're still sleeping in the fort, everyone. That's not too good. So we did our test on the fort. All right. And I'm going to just try to keep this going. I'm probably going to let this run. All right. We have a German die. And I'm going to activate this unit here. And I'm going to assault that. So here we go. Machine gun runs separate. Let me see if we'll change our camera angle. Okay, everyone, 54 millimeter. The machine gun team, which you can't see, is here. So we're going to just come up here with our squad. Frank Prez joked with me I can't count, but I think I have everyone good. And by the way, I did 4 satchel charges per squad. So there they are. And we have 2 hits and 2 misses. And we're rolling again. So we actually got hits in there with 4. So we got to put in a pin, and they lost. Well, I got to show you what's happening in here. Let's see here. How do I do that? All right. You know, you never know what you get here in Bill's Game World. There we go. All right. We're going to take 4 of these out. All right. And we're going to smoke that bunker a little bit. We got to put a pin marker. They're definitely awake. So that was a shaped charge. We had 4 of them go off. We killed 4 figures. And you know what? We're going to roll a die. If I roll a 6, we're going to say that gun has been damaged. No, we're going to say the gun is fine. We rolled a 4. But we did lose some Belgians. And they are considered inexperienced in today's game. But they are not dead. But they do get a pin marker or morale marker. And you know what? Hey, some of you veteran war gamers, you get hit with 4 of those things. Well, only 2 succeeded. But I think it would cause some smoke in there. And so that's our first attack with our shaped charges. All right. And we'll put there we go. So I'm going to say that really probably woke everyone up. What do you think? Let's pull another. We got a Belgian. All right. Well, we're going to wake up the fort over here. I'm going to stop the camera and move it. Now, if you remember, for the forts, I had a voting if we leave the figures or off or on. We're leaving them. Use your imagination. They are inside. We're going to activate for a fire the machine gun turret. But I need a 5 or a 6 to activate right now. And I got it. Okay. So our machine gun turret is awake. They must have been prepared for this. I got to go over here to Ron's super chart. Ron Perlman, I need to send him some money for some tanks I got from him. So we're going to go with the machine gun, rolling 3 dice. 2, 3. And we don't get the bonus because we're not sure. Oh my God, 2 1s and a 2. All right, so they were useless. Man, all right. Well, at least they're awake. Okay, we got a German, and we got a German cube. And you know what? I'm going to hit this bunker, the big fort again. Because if I can do well here, and they have plenty of speed. So they're going in. There's one of my satchels. And see if you can see that. All that hot action going in. All right. And we got 4 satchel charges, or whatever you want to call them. The shape charges. And we got 3 hits this time. And 3. All right. And we get rid of our 1s and 2s and 3s. Wow. We got a total of 5 hits. And rolling again. There. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're down to 1 figure. So they close assaulted it and took it out. All right, let's smoke that. All right, we'll get more smoke in that. What do you say, everyone? Really appreciate people watching this channel. And don't forget, right now, the fundraiser, which I think is sort of cool. Every time you're watching me and this channel and the Chuckleheads, whatever I put out here on either channel, you're helping to raise money for something. And right now, it's Civil War Trail Battlefield Signs. So we're going to shake up the bag, and it's another German. So we're going to activate the machine gun team on the other side. I'm looking over the battlefield. I'll pause the camera here. I have to make a decision. All right, welcome back. I had to make a decision. I have this unit here, which is a machine gun team, my light gun, or my mortar. Now I need to make sure everyone understands that my light gun is from a Mark's Place set. In Bill's basement, we sometimes don't do things perfect down here. We just are trying to have fun. And I honestly don't know if that thing would squeeze in a glider. I don't think it would, but we're going to say it glided down anyhow. Let's see if I can hit the broadside of a barn with anything but a 1, and we did. And get our trusty template. I got to see if I penetrate that. All around super charts here. And just like you're here in the basement with the chuckleheads at Walt's house, I got to check up the rules. And it's 3 dice. We hit with 3 dice, and we got 2 hits and 2 dead. So, and they get a morale marker. You know, you gotta wonder, that's gotta make one heck of a lot of noise in that concrete bunker. When I was in Normandy with my friend Mick McGoldrick, those bunkers were echoey. So I'm really wondering, you get hit with one of those, how much noise does it make in there? All right, well, I don't know what the background sound effects are like. We'll find out later if everyone complains that they were bad. We have German, and we're going to fire the machine gun team. Now they get the bonus die because they're a German crew right here. And so 1, 2, 3, 4. All 4 hit the bunker, and only 2 hits, 2 dead with the bunker. So the machine gun team up here is dead. And that was taken into account for the gun slits. We'll move putting the dead in the canal. Our bunkered fort top. So that's where we're at right now. Grab another die. And it's a machine gun team or a mortar team. So I think what we'll do is we will move this team. And we're just doing so that's where we did with them. And I have no target. The Belgians in the building, they're not hopping around. We have another German. So the mortars are sort of weird to use, and I got to find we're just going to shell that. So first turn, I'm sorry. So we're using the mortar. Got to sight it in. We don't have it sighted in. We lobbed the shell somewhere across my wargaming table. Probably hit the hot water heater. Also, it might be, I forgot to check, 18 inches. Uh-oh, Game Master alert. If I had Mike Kennedy or Colonel Handsome here, they would be complaining that I cheated. And no, I can hit it here. 18 inches is its minimum. All right. Oops, I took 2. So we got German again. And I'm going to set up this machine gun team. See if you can see what I'm doing. All right, I have a machine gun team way over here. And my plan is I want to get it set up to fire on that. I was calling it the Armory building. By the way, we're using Little Wars TV tape measures. Amazing what a bottle of bourbon will do. And so we're now set up to lay fire into that. And our last die is a Belgium die. And we're going to go visit this farmhouse. Sorry I swung the camera too fast, everyone. All right. So they're going to see if they're awake to fire. They're not functional. They will be now, though, because we have firing on the table. Okay, so turn one recap. I have close assaulted with 2 platoons, 10 figures each. We use the shrapnel superchargy things, sort of like a Panzerfaust without a stick, and did quite well with the one handful of dice. We are preparing for the Belgian counterattack. I'm going to stop the camera, grab all the dice. Everything is now active, and I have 2 more gliders to come in yet. All right, let's get ready for turn 2. Welcome back, everybody. This is actually a fun little game. Of course, it might not be perfect, but we drew a Belgium. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move. I'm looking for the advance. There it is. So they'll have the -1 to hit. Oh, I got to check their. They're on. Hey, they're good. Remove the morale marker. So they rallied, and that's where we're at. Can't really do more with that. So they're in good shape. They're ready to defend their bunker. Okay. Checking our. We got another one. Now the gun turret is gone. That got machine gun. So we have a Belgium. You know what? We're going to move the camera. Hold on. Okay. Everyone here is just going to fire. The house is awake. Everyone knows there's Germans all over the place out front. We got a machine gun team and a squad. All right. Our officer has a measly pistol. We have a submachine gun in there. I'm going to count up all the rifles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we start off with 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6. 7 rifles. All right, we're going to go and try to kill that machine gun team. That should be pretty easy. And let's see, one range is good in experience. And we got 4 hits with the rifles. And now they're elite. 5 or 6s to kill. 2 on one, 2 on the other. And they're both dead. So the German light machine gun team has bit the dust. Okay. Well, the farmhouse activated. And we have the light machine gun yet to fire. And I think that's the French one that Ron told me. Yeah. It only gets 3 dice. So let me get my camera angles fixed. Sorry about that, everyone. And 2 1s and a 4. and it gets a -1 because it's that weird French machine gun with the oval magazine that would get filled with mud. So they score no hits with that. And our officer, so that team out there doesn't get fired upon. And I'll pause the camera here. Or can I reach the dice bag from here? There we go. And oh my goodness, it is Belgium again. And you know what? We're going to change our camera view. I have a plan. All right. The armory, of course, is awake. They're standing to. First thing we're doing is we have 2 rifles in there. What's nice about bolt action is you almost can memorize much of the rules. And I got 1 hit and 5 or 6 kills. We do not get the machine gun. So our armory is firing at that machine gun team. Okay. So that was that. We have an officer. That's no effect. And then the anti-tank gun. For the heck of it, we'll just see if he can throw a round out there. Getting hit by a 55 caliber Boise anti-tank rifle. And that's a miss. All right. Stay right there. I'm reaching the other side of the table because I have this habit of leaving dice and everything else all over the place. Better grab Ron's charts just to make sure I'm playing fair. I don't want Kevin to tell me, Colonel Handsome, that I was cheating. But we got a green, we got a German die, and we are going to do our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dice into that building. And 1, 2, 3 hits, and then 2 kills and a red marker. So we're going to take out the anti-tank gun. By the way, 3D printed by Josh, 3D files by Colonel Mullen, I believe, or something. And that fella, I will promise I will get with Josh and get some advertising for your 3D print files that Josh is using. We'll even post it on the No Stress Miniature Wargaming site on Facebook. And Josh, if you watch this video, maybe you could do that for me. All right. I gotta pause the camera. I left the darn bag at the other end of the table again. Oh my goodness. Where is Ron, the sheriff from Broome County, New York? He could be helping me with this game. All right. We have Germans, and we are going to go out here about 9. And the plan here is, so we are over 18, I believe. Yes. So we are 3 becomes a 4. We moved to a 5, and then back down to a 4 because we're superior. They're superior German, well-trained. 1, 2, 3 hits, and they get 2 for cover. So from all that firepower, they lost 1 figure. And then my submachine gun. Okay. Oh, that's cool. I got the submachine gun, the leader. He actually rolled 2 hits. And we got a 6 and a 3. So 1 more dead. And that, because of that, we're going to remove this 1 last figure from the armory detachment. Okay. Well, so far the Germans are doing okay. They've lost a machine gun team. We have another German, and we're going to pause the camera because we got to close in on the other fortification on the other side. Way over there. Follow me, everyone. Okay, here we go. Well, I left it. I won't swear. Sorry about that, everyone. You know, we try to make sure we behave on Bill's channel, and we don't want to be doing edits like I have to with Walt. We're going to have these fellows run. So this squad, platoon, whatever, they are running. The reason is I have the satchel charges, which work great on blowing that up. So they run like mad, 18 inches. And you can't see them because I'm a terrible cameraman. Okay. And who's watching this video? I want you to have something to laugh about. My dice bag is at the other freaking end of the table again. Oh my gosh. This is getting frustrating. I should just tie it to my belt. All right. There we go. And it's German. So we're going to move the camera. I've decided, of course, I want to fire our main gun. And it only does 3 dice damage if it hits. And we are at close range. And we do hit. And we got 2. So it hit, caused 2. And then we got to see about the saving throw. Because I'm giving that extra bonus. And it kills 2 figures. 2 brave Belgian lads get blasted. And there we go. And they get a marker. Okay, and grab another die. Well, we got a Belgian. And this is going to be nasty for the poor Germans. Okay, everyone. The Belgian machine gun team turns their turret machine gun around. And of course, my homemade little forts, I think, came out pretty good for all things considered. Derek, I thought, was going to make fun of them, but he didn't. And let's see how we do. We got 1, 2, 3 hits. Might be 4. I forgot the range on this is more than 18. I got to check the RON chart, and I left that on the other side because that's a heavy machine gun. Yep, 27 is its short range, so we got all 4 hit. And then Germans, to kill them though, we have to roll 3, 5, and 6s. Oh my gosh, 3 hits. Well, that's not good. By the way, I'm not checking for specialty dead. So any purists of bolt action can yell at me now. I'm actually trying to do the best I can to run a game, film it, try to have some people be entertained. And I'm sure I'm forgetting this or that rule, but we did put a morale marker out there. So those Belgian troops lit up that German unit. And we have a German fire. I have to move the camera. All right, we're just going to spray 5 rounds into the building with this machine gun team. And 3, they need, and 3 hits. All right. So the bunker's been hit, actually took 3 hits with, even with the bunker slits. I probably will double check I'm doing that right. I mean, I'm doing a second saving roll after the kill, but, and if I'm not, I'm sure someone will leave me messages. I enjoy all comments, even the negative ones, but I don't like the ones that are sort of mean. Life is too short. And by the way, several people met my wife at Fallen, and I really appreciate how kind everyone was. And we have some issues going on, but I can't discuss them. But if you pray to the great creator or anything, um, keep her in your prayers, or whatever you might consider to be helpful. Kind thoughts, even. Enough of that. We got to stay perky and positive. We're lobbing another mortar shell. Target hasn't moved. And even we went up a notch on hitting, but we didn't hit. That German mortar team did not have enough time on the practice range. So don't forget the Goober calendars. You can Google Goober calendar and it comes right up as I try to raise money for a small museum in La Plata, Maryland. We have a Belgium die. I gotta change our camera angle. Okay, we're gonna have the Belgium's gonna fire. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're doing 4 dice first with 2 3 hits, and we're firing out there to the German infantry. We got 3 hits, 5 or 6s to kill, and we got one. We got the one smoking a cigarette. How cool is that? Whoops, I didn't focus that in at all well. Apologize, everyone. All right, so we lost a German, and so we have that light machine gun that fires 3 dice, but 1, and it didn't hit. So our bunker is done shooting. And I gotta grab our dice bag. And we have 1 dice left. And we lost a German machine gun crew, so that's why I have 1 extra German die. All right, I'm gonna pause the camera here and for end of turn 2. Well, here we are at turn 3, everyone. I have the dice in the bag. The Germans lost several men of their first platoon, we'll call it. And they also lost their light machine gun team. Belgians, they lost their anti-tank gun rifle. A lot of men out of this bunker here. And of course, the main fort is now on fire. All right. So, we got a trusty dice bag, German. And you know what we're going to try to do? I really don't know what to do. I can rally that unit out there. I think I'd like to try to finish this bunker off. So go ahead and we're going to fire the gun again. That seems like it's worked okay. And we're going to fire that. And we hit with a 6, which is sort of cool. And it's got, what, 3 figures left? This thing is rolling 3 dice. Only 1 hit, though. And it's a 6, though. We did kill 1 figure. They're still got morale checks there, but they did lose another Belgian soldier. And of course, Jim Shaw painted these beautiful figures. Josh Warliff 3D printed them, and the person who made the 3D files. And I'm gonna make a point. The next video, I will make sure to give him some advertising time, and also on the Facebook, No Stress Miniature Wargaming. So that was our German gun. Grabbing another die out of the magic bag. It's Belgian. All right, we're going to go to the farmhouse, I think. You know what? No, we'll go to the big bunker. Follow me, everybody. Okay, now if this Belgian machine gun right here that's superiorly painted can roll 4 hits, we'll pretty much knock out that unit. And we rolled 3 hits, and then 5 or 6s for kills. One more paratrooper gone. All right, so this fort's doing well, and this time I kept the bag with me. Everyone, gotta laugh. And grabbing a die. It is Belgian, and we're gonna fire that terrible light machine gun. Get a close up of that for you. So we got 3 6s. Holy cow. All right, so 5 or 6s kill. We got 2. Man, this unit's just getting pummeled from being in the open. Who put them in the open? Man, that was not my best thing. So then the 1, 2, 3, 4 riflemen, they haven't fired. And we got 2 and a 5 and a 6. All right, so this German unit has been eliminated. And kudos, I don't know, to bunker number 1. But yeah, you do great if the Germans can't use their charge doohickers, their shaped charge weapons. I was supposed to put pipe cleaners on 4 figures, but I sort of didn't do that. All right. Well, that fort is safe. That fort is safe. And we have a German die. And I have Germans way on the other side of the table. And if I charge this bunker, they're going to get slaughtered like the last batch. And I think I'm going to have them move and get cover. Follow me, everyone. Well, I'm going to have them run behind here. Right now, we'll move here and get some cover. And I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. No, you can't. I apologize, everyone. So we have them in cover. Now, don't forget, we have a lot of war game conventions coming up in just a few weeks. We have a few months. We have the Williamsburg Muster Valentine's weekend in February. We have Cold Wars for Leap Year weekend. We have Barrage the same weekend, Cold Barrage on Saturday. We have Fort Belvoir Military Fort Museum. I'll be running a Battle of the Bulge game for them there. So there's a lot going on. I'll need to make a video of all that's going on. I need to talk to the ScrumCon guys and find out when their game is. And we have a German die. And you know what I'm going to do with that? I have long range with that German. And I know I need 6s to kill. 2, 4, 5. But we're going to just see if we can't put some fire into that darn bunker. And we can if we roll lots of 1s and 2s. All right. We got 1 hit, and it doesn't do a thing. Probably shooting across the table isn't the best, but we attempted it. That little bunker is going to be a pain. There's no cover out there. All right. I have a secret plan, though. We have another German die. I'm going to just bring you down here with me. And you know what we're going to do for this turn 3? We're going to blow up this bunker. That's right. 4, 5, or 6 now to hit that thing. And we did it. And looking all around darn charts here, 3 dice for this type of mortar. 3 hits. Again, 2 kills. What do we got under there? All right, so the mortar caves in the bunker's roof. In Bill's world, it may not be accurate. I bet someone in Eben-Emael's museum watching this video would be like, oh, that's impossible. But you know what? I'm over 60. Lots of issues with things in life, and this is just my fun getaway world, and I hope you're having fun watching me also. So we have a bunker on fire, and I don't see me being able to take that farmhouse or other bunker. Just too much firepower. I guess I could try mortaring it to death. I got another German die, and you know what we're going to do with that? Once I find my tape measure, my Little Wars tape measure. Thank you, Greg from Little Wars TV, for giving me a few of these. We were running like mad. And we're going to get that machine gun team set up to lay fire on that house. And that's where we're at with that. Grabbing another die. It's Belgian. It's a Belgian die. Well, everyone, oh, it's the house. The house is up. I paused the camera here. All right, we're just going to fire different figures. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we're going to fire the building. I'm not going to move them, so I won't be able to fire everyone, but I don't want to take the thing of losing one to hit by moving. So we're going after him. We're going to take out that machine gun team. Our rifles, we got 3 hits. We're over 18. And then 5 or 6s for kills. Oh, got 2 kills. Oh my goodness gracious. All right. So the initial German assault in turn 1 kicked butt. But now that the Belgians, they're awake and rolling pretty darn good too. A quick note, these are my World War I painted up that I did, and they're plastics, they're not 3D printed. I put them in for this battle, even though I have more of Josh's wonderful figures. Is actually painted them, and they took me quite a while, and they're not the best, but those that follow this channel know I'm dealing with some eyesight issues, so that causes I'm just proud I was able to paint them without having massive headaches and eye issues. All right, well, this is well, gosh, guess what, everyone? There is the darn dice bag. All right, so I think we're almost at the end of turn 3. It feels like there's a couple left. Okay, that's gone. That's gone. Oh yeah, we lost another German unit. And so let's see, 1 German squad, light machine gun. That's 2. Another machine gun. So that's 3 units. 1, 2, 3. So it's tie 3-3 at the end of turn 3. So the next thing that should happen is I get 2 more gliders with 2 more 10-man units. All right. So we're going to have to use some extra Germans. Let's pause our camera here. Okay. Glider number 1. Let's see. I have to do in and length, but first I got to find 10 Germans. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. And I probably should have had these ready before I started videoing so you wouldn't be bored. You do know that this is at least live action fun in that sense. So 4 and 4 is 8, 9. Machine gun team. I need one more German. I've lost a German, everyone. I don't know where he went. 8, 9, and 2. I'm going to pause the camera and find my deserter. Okay. I don't know where he went. Somewhere on here we have a missing German. But we do have a Marx Navarone playset German that Jim Shaw painted fantastically. And he's carrying a Mauser broom handled machine pistol. So we throw him in. And somewhere around here we have a missing German. All right. Everyone ready? We're going to find out where our glider lands. It's going to be 5 and 3 is 8. And I lost a die on the floor. So 2 feet. Let's see how far in. 1 through 6. It's at the edge. This edge, 8 feet down, which would be 2 feet this way. All right, 24 inches. It's landing right in the middle of all of Ron's paperwork. Oh, okay. So, everyone, I actually have to move all this here. This is the Ron Snyder Pretzel Perlman telescope that we're going to try to use at some point. I don't know how, but it's sort of cool. I haven't tried it through the video camera, but our German glider lands here. They won't fire this turn. They just pop out. And so we have a machine gun team 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. I don't know. Somewhere around here I misplaced a German, or I miscounted in the very beginning, and that's what Frank Prez was picking on me about. Okay, so our glider lands there. I'm going to pause the camera and get up all the dice. But turn 4, we don't have enough Germans for another glider landing this turn. Okay, here we go. Turn 4. We got another paratroop or glider landing, and we're going to draw up our bag using bolt action again. And it's German. And the first thing we're going to do, this unit here, I should actually just put down. So when these units come up, I'm just going to have them be down. But our first thing to get activated then would be, I'm going to activate the mortar. And I know it has range. So we're going to lob a shell. We're going to start shelling the farmhouse because that doesn't have the same defense as that darn bunker. So I know for a fact I need a 6, which of course I knew I wouldn't get, but it was worth trying. So we are lobbing shells. Well, I don't know if this will sit up here or not. Just so you know, we're going to say it's on the center of the roof of the building. And once we get that thing sighted in, all right. So our mortar team here is firing. Oops, I'm rolling a Belgium die came up. All right. They're going to do the advance to 9 inches. They're going to get a -1 to hit, but they're going to be able to shoot. And they're down, we're going to say. And somewhere in here, there's machine gun. No, that's a somewhere around here is a machine gun. Here it is. All right. And rifle. There's our machine gun is in the window. Hopefully you can see all that. This was an advance. So we get minuses to hit. This is live wargaming in Nottingham, Maryland. I had a stressful week with work. So this is sort of a nice thing, and we're having some other issues, but nothing major. We're going to get through it. We're going to have our light machine gun from the window fire. And we got two hits with, they're down. So we're going to say they need 6s at this point. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 our rifles are firing. We got 2, 3 hits and no 6s. All right, so they were firing here. They're out of the glider, which is here. They've gone to ground, and that's where we're at. And I got my die out there. Okay, this is turn 4. I think if the Germans capture the farmhouse, the Belgians will be down to 1 die or 2 dice. The turret and the fort, they will probably surrender. And we do have a German. We're going to swivel our gun and fire. And so the heavy weapons team is starting to get into action here, everyone. And we're going to lob a shell. And there they hit. And our high explosives hit. And they, wow. All right. 2 just bit the dust, even with a wall. Okay. And that was with a -1 for swiveling. We still killed off 2. Get the dice bag out. And we have a German again. And I'm having that team go down. Should probably put the other die on the other one to show that it's down. They hop out of the glider. Okay. German fire. Follow me, everyone. Now, Kim Metis, great board wargamer and runs a lot of Facebook groups for wargaming and helped me design Weiss Fort. I hope you're enjoying this. And I know he always likes me to have longer videos. We're going to have the machine gun team here fire. And they get 5 dice. The German machine guns get an extra die. Look at that. We got 4 hits. Now I need 6s to hit that bunker. But you know what? If I hit that bunker and score a morale marker, and I didn't. I rolled 2, 2, 1, and 1. Okay. So the machine gun team failed to do anything. I don't know what to do with them. They're afraid to go to the bunker because they see a whole field of dead Germans. And you know what? We're going to have them run. How about if we have them advance and try to put some fire on that side of the building? What do you think? Sheriff John. That's what we'll do. We'll go 9 inches over. Maximum range. We should be able to. And so we're out here. All right. Now the submachine gun won't fire. There we go. And that's an advance. We got 1 for range. I'll move the camera angle. Okay, we have 1 for range. So that's 4. Cover 4, 5. We need 6s, I think, to hit this house from that range. Let's see. Pretty sure I need 6s. All right, here we go. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, and then, my gosh, 5 1s and a 3. So the house got pummeled. Lost the leader, and we lost the light machine gun. And it's time to draw another die. I got a die over there. Probably should be like one Belgium die left. At least that's my 1, 2, 3, 4. For some reason, I have another green. Yep, that's what I thought. All right, the machine gun team here, and you can't see it. Sorry, everyone. Now, this Belgian machine gun team has done quite well, and it is going to shoot where that tape measure is, to that German machine gun team. So we got to get the fire die out for turn 4 here. 2, 3, 4. 3, 4 for range. And we got 1 hit and no kill. All right, so our machine gun team in the gun turret is firing away with no hit. And then our next die is here. And we're going to fire 3 long-range rifle shots. I don't think we have range for that mortar. And let me see. Yeah, we're out of range. I thought I was. Okay. Hold on, everyone. Let's do a recap. Well, everyone, that's it for turn 4. And somewhere out here we have a missing German, but we'll find him. So we're going to go left to right. Our bunker, number 1 bunker is blown up. Number 2 bunker doing well. The fort out there, I mean, it's doing really well. Our farmhouse and wall area, they've taken some casualties from our German paratroopers or glider troops from there. Our mortar team is lobbing shells at the farmhouse, which now is useless. There's no one in it. Our little minigun is blazing away with 3 dice. And our fresh German paratrooper unit has just landed. So this ends turn 4. I have to collect the dice. And we will go to turn 5. What do you think? I don't know how long this video is. I might need to stop this and make this Eben-Emael bolt action turns 1 through 4, and then do the next turns in a second video, because I might get out of memory. All right. So let me get the camera up. And here we go. I'm grateful to everyone that's watching my channel. I'm going to stop this turn, load this video up, and go for turn 5 through 8. We have 1 more glider unit to come. This fort here is like unstoppable, and there's nothing out here. And if you watch the videos about Eben-Emael, you'll see there's not a lot of cover. So if the glider guys don't land right near it or on it, it's a pain in the butt. So we're going to have to, for the Germans, they're going to have to take that building and inch their way up to that. And I get another glider yet. All right, stay safe, be kind, be courteous, be looking for part 2 of Eben-Emael. And thank you again for watching.